Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Sunday, the 13th of October 2024. I hope you are keeping well. It's early in the morning here in Bangkok. I'm awake early despite going to bed late, but I did manage to sleep for a few hours, which is good. The cat has to go to the hospital for an early morning appointment today, so that's why I'm up quite early. Got to have breakfast before we go, both me and the cat. What's going on in the news? This will be the Observer Sudoku puzzle I'll be playing. Remember, there's no indication of level. I have no idea what level it is, so we'll just be playing an unknown Sudoku. Story from the news today. Again, it's kind of mildly amusing. A woman who sued her former employer over not being given a leaving card lost her case when it was revealed that it had been hidden from her after only 3 people signed it. I'm laughing because it's kind of sad, but apparently this woman, an actual Karen, I mean that's her name, but she sounds like the nickname kind of Karen, a self-entitled person, if the news article is to be believed, and the judge is to be believed, or the tribunal judge. This woman presented lots of different charges against her former employer, saying she was unfairly treated for sexual harassment, victimization, and unfair dismissal. But they went through every single claim of the 40 and decided that none of them were true. It was all conspiracy theory mentality, and she was mistaking normal workplace interactions for harassment. Yeah, as I said, an actual Karen, who's the metaphorical Karen, I think. Many of the acts cited in the claim either did not happen. If they did, they were innocuous interactions in the normal course of employment. She sounds a bit nuts, to be honest. If that's the truth, I'm only going on this particular article, so there may be another side to the story, but if this is to be, this seems to be have been something that's been looked at in detail and ended up thus. Okay, shall we get on with the game of Sudoku? As I said, no idea what level this is, but I certainly can see a way to begin with digit 1 in this square here. 1's blocked down here, like this. If this turns out to be a super easy level game and you've never played Sudoku before, you can always go back and check out the easy level games on this channel. They'll explain the rules and how you play the game, just in case. On the other hand, it could turn out to be a really hard game. I don't know. Alright. We've got 3s blocking up here, and 3 across there. No, not enough information. I thought I'd seen. Oh, there we are. 4 across here. 4 across there. That would give us a 4. Why am I pressing a 1? That's really off key. 4 up there. That's off key. That's from major to minor. What happened there? Well, either I'm not fully awake or I'm not seeing stuff. I've got 8 and 5 down here somewhere. That much I know. But not much else. All right, so 1 is finished. What do we know about the 2s? Okay, we've got 7 and 9 blocking across here. We've got 7 and 9 blocking up here. So we have ourselves a pair of 7 and 9 in those squares just there. So that also is going to give 7 and 9 in those squares. So when the 8 blocks across here, that's going to put 8 into that square. And this is 7 and 9, so this has to be 2 and 5. 5s are there, 2s, don't know, 2 and 5. So this is not 2 or 5. It's going to be 3, 7, 9. 3 and 9 are together. That then will be our 7. 7 blocking down here, and across there will give us 7 in that square. Seven and 9 block across here, 7 and 9 block across here. We get 7 and 9 in those squares. Now what? 2s. Okay, I lost myself. This is 7 and 9, right? Is that right? 7 and 9. Okay, and we've got 5 and 8. 5 and 8 blocking down here. So 5 and 8 have to be here. So this is 7 and 9, and this is 5 and 8. 7, 9, 5, 8. So this is 2, 3, 6 in those squares there. 2 there and there. 6 is there and there. A lot of stuff there, but I'm not sure I'm doing the right thing. Let's come back and see what on earth I was doing up here. I've entirely forgotten what it was that I discovered up here now. Something about this. What did I discover? Oh, this was 7 and 9, right? And that was 7 and 9. And this was 2 and 5. Oh, okay. So anyway, we've got 5 blocking this square, 5 blocking this square, 5 blocking this square. That's probably an easy way forward. Let's try going through again. What do I know about 2s? They're in those squares. There. Okay, we've got 4 down here and 4 across there. Five is one of the missing digits here, right? Blocking across here, 5 across here, 5 up there. There's our 5. That's a pair of 2 and 6 then. I worked out earlier that 2 was in those squares. Okay, if you remember, we've got, refresh your memory and refresh mine more likely, 7 and 9 in those squares, right? We've got 7 and 9 blocking across here, so 7 and 9 there. We've got 5 and 8 in these columns, so that's 5 and 8. And then we've got 6 blocking down here, so we've got 6s in those squares and 6 blocking down here, 6 in those squares, so that's the 6s. And then we've got 2 blocking across here like this, and 2 then can't be in this square, so 2 is in one of these 2 squares here blocking across, so that's definitely a 2 and 6 here. That's 2 and 6. This has to be 8 and 3, so 8 blocking up here, 8 across here, 8 across there. Actually didn't even need that. We got the 8 there and the 8 there. And 3 must be in this square, mustn't it? This is 2 and 5. We've got 3 as one of these 2 now, so this can't be 3. That's got to be a 3. This is 2 and 6, so let's see what's in the remaining squares. We're looking for 7, 8, 9, I think. Any help on 7, 8, 9? Yeah, we know this is 7 and 9 already, don't we? So that's going to be our 8 over here now then. And now we have 8 blocking up here, across here and across there. Give us an 8 here. Now 4 and 5 I know. 4 and 5 blocking across here. That's a pair of 4 and 5 in those squares. So this is the last number, which is a 2. Now we had 2 in one of these squares blocking across, 2 down here. That gives us 2 in that square. The last number to place down here is 6. This was 2 and 5, so this is 9. And the last number to put here is 6. 6 blocks up there. There's our 6. The last number up here, 9. 9 across here and there, and moving up to the top. There we are. Seven stops this square from becoming a 7. We still need a 7 in the top row. It must go there. Remember our 7 and 9 down here? So that's the 7, that's the 9. Let's do that before we forget. And then let's come back up here and put in the 2. 2 blocking down here. We had 2 and 5 in those squares. There's the 2 and 5, yes, in those squares. 5 there. Now there's only one digit to go up here, which is 6, I think. 7 blocks across there. There's our 7. I've really enjoyed this game actually, but I haven't finished it yet. But assuming that I can get through it, it's been an enjoyable game, I think. 2 here. Right, what's left to find? This is 3 and 8. Don't know about those. What are we looking for here? 4, 5 and 6, is that right? 6 is there, 4's there, 5's no idea. Do we have a unique rectangle opportunity? I think we do. Now this was 7 and 9, right? So that leaves 4 and 5 in these squares, and that's 4 or 5 here. It means that this square here cannot be 4 or 5 because of our unique rectangle, this one here. So let's investigate what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be 6. It's not 7, 8, 9. It is 6. And now we've got our 4 blocking across here. So there's our 4, there's our 5, and that's the 4, and that's the 5. Now what's left to be done? 2. How are we doing on 2s? What do we know about the 2s? 3s still have to be done. 5s, we can get 5 down here, 5 down here, and 5 across there. Says this is a 5, that's the last digit, 5. How about 6s? No, 7. 7 up, 7 down, there's our 7. And so across here, that can't be 7. That's our 7, that's our 9. Then 9 across here and 9 up here. Says this is a 9, and the last digit here is 3, I think. 3 blocking up puts 3 into that square. This is a 2. 2 blocking down puts 2 here, and this will be 6. 6 across here and down there. Says this is a 6, and there's one more number to go there, isn't there? That's not a 5, I was about to say. An 8. 8 blocks across here, there's an 8. This must be 3. We have 3 blocking down there, that's a 3. 2 finishes the game. So an enjoyable game. I really like that. I have no idea what level it was, but it was enjoyable, whatever the level. Thank you for sticking with me to the end, and I'll be playing other Sudoku games today at some point. Take care, bye bye.